Oh yeah.
and you were going off on all the.
Oh the guys.
Yeah, where are you at now with that? Like, do you feel?
It seems like some of them have sort of rethunk it a bit, but like I don't know that I can really. Mostly Tim, and I feel like Andrew has kind of rethunk it. I don't expect Theo to rethink much, and I don't that's not a slag on him, and I think Joe knows where his bread is buttered, but I think that my problem was with their politics. I mean, I know all those guys, and I was clear about it, and and I still feel that way. But what's done is done, and now what do you really expect? I mean, Tim has been sort of surprising in that he is sort of like, we fucked up and this guy's, bad news and he's conning everybody. But
don't you think they all always knew? How could anyone not always have known that?
I really think that that a lot of people don't have a world view. They react emotionally, and also they're looking to do what's best for them. But I really don't think, in order to really get from, I want to say trans, I want to say reach, and that's what I'm going to vote for. I'm going to vote for anti-wokeness so I can have the freedom to do that, and to get from there to realize they're going to use that as an umbrella for all the policy necessary to dismantle liberal democracy on all levels under that anti-woke umbrella. For them to know that was going to happen would take a worldview, and it would take an engagement with what these guys wanted to do politically in the big picture. And I don't know that they did that.
Yeah, they cherry picked what was convenient for their own personal.
They're fundamentally not political people.
Yeah,
right.
They're not following the narrative, and they're not necessarily, they'll react to stuff, but I mean there is something that's been going on for decades, between the right and left, or the right. There's a lot of things that I had to get hip to, like when I was at Air America, to sort of follow the narrative. And then once you get conspiracies and alternative sources of things where everything becomes dubious to you, like, well, that's not true. Where'd you get your information? Like, if you can say that to anything and there's no barometer for what truth is or what it isn't, and then you're in some other fucking you're in you're living in a conspiracy theory.
It's frustrating because I look at this, I'm like, what's worse, that these people were so evil and selfish, or that they were actually just that stupid? And I don't really know which one it is.
I think that once you get into the 1%, that your life is that. So once you sort of look at all these guys, jockeying for position in the 1%, hundreds of millions of dollars. You're talking a lot of money. So whatever, goes on at the Kevin Hart roast, or whatever racist thing they say, they're still flying far above the world and the average person and the average person's problems and concerns. They don't have any of them.
But they don't have a recollection of the grind or the early years?
No, because it was all, I don't know what their life is, or it's all about success, but their day-to-day challenges are, they might as well be on Mars.
Yeah.
So and it really is an insulated world that is about success and about numbers. And then also like someone like Tony, he likes the role of being the villain.
Yeah.
And, what does that mean? And I think he likes Trump for the same reason. But, who's running this country and what's really happening and how is it all coming unhinged? And the fact that, that we don't even have enough infrastructure to stop an outbreak of